Hey everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing very fabulous. So today's video is going to be really fun. I have the new Adept Cosmetics Flying Fiddles palette. This is my first purchase from Adept Cosmetics. I'll tell you why I've held off for so long because I know so many people really love Adept Cosmetics. They love their formula. But I'll explain why I haven't, in a little bit though. I'm going to do a full review on this. I'm going to show you swatches. I'm going to do two different eye looks. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. But before I do all that, let me show you the palette up close. It's got this really beautiful kind of fabric, clothy type look. It's really pretty. It almost looks like lace. And then of course here you've got the Flying Fiddles emblem in gold. The back is just the same. There is no writing on the back. So the packaging is very beautiful. I think they did a great job with the packaging. And then you open it up and you've got let me see if I can not blind you with my mirror, but you do have a mirror, which is great. And then you've got, ooh, and it flips backwards. Y'all know I love that when it flips backwards. You've got beautiful, beautiful shades in here. Now, 15 shades in this palette, and what you're getting is you're only getting 4 mattes, you guys. You've got a matte here, a matte here, a matte right here, and a matte right here. And the rest are, you get 1 multi-chrome, which is right here, and then you get 4 shimmery duochromes, and then you get 4 shimmers. Now, when I look at this palette, I think, okay, I'm being forced to take my eye look in a certain direction because of the shades of these mattes. Beautiful, no doubt. There's no doubt that they're very beautiful. I'm very drawn to this neutral palette that Adept finally came out with. It's kind of out of their norm to do a neutral palette. That's one of the reasons I've never purchased from them before. And then also, price point. $62 for this palette. Then they don't offer free shipping. So no matter what, you're paying for shipping. And then in some states, you have to pay tax. So at that point, you're getting up to almost $80. I had a discount code because I subscribed to their newsletter. So I got 15% off, which basically paid for the shipping. So I ended up spending $62.50 on this palette. And I don't think I personally, my state had tax. So if you're going to spend that kind of money, it better speak to you. It better grab your heart and say, yes, I'm buying that. And this palette did, because you guys know I'm a neutral lover, and I've never had a palette from Adept Cosmetics really grab my eye, because Adept Cosmetics, it's very specific type of eye looks that you're going for. So, but with this neutral palette, y'all know my heart is neutral. With this neutral palette, I was very drawn to it. I said, okay, all right, I can justify the cost. So hopefully it'll be everything that I want it to be. But I'm going to show you guys some swatches. Now, I'm not going to do live swatches because when I do swatches on camera, I go brain dead. I don't know what it is. I just go brain dead. So I did the swatches ahead of time in my bathroom. So I was only like 50% brain dead. Before I show them to you, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you like my content. And for those of you already subscribed, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support. All right, let me show you these swatches. And you got 15 shades. Right here, you've got Dahlia. You have Tan Toffee Rose, Meadow Foam, Erosema, Daylily. You have Daffodil, Viola Bronze. This one is Pom Pom Button, Yellow Brownin, Sahara, Honey Spurge, Blue Crown, Rusty Bunny. No, Rust Bunny, you guys. I'm sorry. Rust Bunny. And then this one is Green Kelly. And now this one is called Scorpion Grass. This is that multi-chrome. All right, so those are the swatches. Very beautiful, really, really pretty. I don't know how multi-chromish this one is, this Scorpion Grass. I don't know, I'm not seeing it, but you know, some other things about this palette, you guys, is that it's glitter free. There is no glitter in this palette. I know that some of the shades look like there's glitter in it, but they say it's glitter free. It's also vegan. It's also cruelty free. It's also BHT free. And there's also no mineral oil in it. So because of that specific fact, the mineral oil, it's best to apply with your finger versus a brush, which, you know, for me is great because I think, you know, your fingers are very valuable tools. You guys see me do that all the time in my videos. All right. So anyways, let's get into these eye looks. I'm going to do 2 different eye looks, and I'm kind of not sure where I want to go. Like I said, they kind of force you to go in a certain direction, and I want to think outside the box, but you know, but I'm try really hard to think outside the box. I'm gonna try to think outside the box, you guys. So I'm gonna go into Green Kelly. Let's see. I'm a little scared of it, you guys. This is that shade, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, it's very much out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna really tap off, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tap some off on my hand too, because you guys, this is my first experience with Adept Cosmetics. I'm not familiar with the formula. I have to understand its attitude. So gosh, do I want to do a halo? What do I want to do with this? Let's try. I'm going to try to do a halo, you guys. I don't know. It might not be a good idea, but let's start to just pack that on here. I feel like I don't know that this could be a transition shade. It is super pigmented. All right, so I'm just gonna keep blending out right here. I'm just gonna keep tapping. I'm not gonna rub yet because I have loose skin. So sometimes when you rub, your loose skin goes with it, and then you can get an uneven application. But then again, I'm still trying to figure out, well, what kind of attitude do y'all have? If you guys have Adept Cosmetics, comment below. Tell me what you think of it. So far, highly pigmented. I almost feel like I should use a different brush, but the BK Beauty, this is a BK Beauty, what are you, 201? It's working pretty good. It's working pretty good. Again, I'm just placing pigment. I'm not worried about making it nice and neat, not just yet anyways. Plus, when you start putting on all these like duochromes and shimmery shades, it's going to cover up a lot of imperfections on your matte shades. All right, so it's placed and it's pigmented. It's super pigmented. Let's blend some of it out. The only really blending shade we have is Tan Toffee Rose. So I'm gonna take my Refer 15. I'm gonna really tap off. All right, and let's see what we can do. I'm gonna just tap first, then I'll go in there and start rubbing everything out. Let's see, can I start to blend? I feel like I keep seeing like a hair or something in my eye. All right, adding a little bit more Tan Toffee Rose. And I'm gonna start to blend this now. I'm gonna take Green Kelly again, but I'm gonna take it on a Refer 01 Mini, and I'm actually gonna even tap off some more. And I'm gonna take it underneath the lower lash line. I'm gonna leave the middle of the lower lash line open. Okay, let's see if I can start to fix these mattes a little, or this matte here a little bit. Okay, perfect. Okay, very good. All right. You guys, super duper pigmented. I'm going to take the Refer 14 again. No more pigment. I'm just going to kind of blend out if that's even possible. Man, these shades are super pigmented. Okay, so sometimes with really high pigmented shades, it doesn't mean that the formula is bad or anything like that. It just takes a while to blend them out. And that's just the nature of the shade. Okay, now we got to get into some of these beautiful shimmers, multi-chromes. I'm gonna go with Dahlia. I'm gonna go with Dahlia. I'm gonna put it in the middle of the lid. And I know that there's no glitter in it, and I probably don't need glitter glue, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution. I'm just gonna use a little bit. This is something called Tacky Base from AOA Studio. You can get it from Shop Miss A. I'll link it below. But I'm gonna take just a little bit of that. I'm gonna put it right here in the middle. Even up in my crease and even up a little bit more. All right, to me, Dahlia looks like one of the duochromes, but I don't, you know, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like on the eye. All right, here we go. I just need a second. I just need a moment to process the beauty. All right, let's keep going. I'm just tapping, tapping, tapping. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna take the BK Beauty brush. No more pigment. I'm just stamping. I'm just gonna stamp right here. Let's blend out any harsh lines from my finger where I put that Dahlia color, which is absolutely stunning. Okay, taking Tan Toffee Rose. No more pigment. I'm just blending. Stunning. So beautiful. Okay, now I do need to add a little bit more glitter glue to the under eye area because I'm going to add Dahlia in there, and I don't want any of that duochrominess falling on my face, if that's even a word. The glitter glue is on, and I'm going to put Dahlia on a 03 rougher. All right, so now we're gonna do something with the inner corner, and I feel like I could go into this one right here. I think this one is called Yellow Bronwyn. Yeah. And I'm taking it on a Refer 13 mini. I'm gonna put that right in the inner corner. I'm not using glitter glue. I wanna just see kind of how it performs on its own. Stunning. So beautiful. Take whatever's left over, rub on highlight. I'm going to take even whatever's left over, still left over. I mean, there's still product of the Yellow Bronwyn right here. Okay, I'm going to take the Refer 15. I'm just going to kind of stamp things out. The one that I had the Tan Toffee Rose on, just stamping. Okay. All right, I think I can be almost done with that eye. I'm gonna move on to eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Sephora collection. This is their 12-hour colorful eye pencil in Tiramisu. I'm gonna tight line the tops and the bottoms of the eye. Okay, the tight lining is done. All right, starting to come together a little bit. I'm a little weary of it because you guys know how much, like blues, I just don't feel like I look great in blues, so I'm not really drawn to them. But let's move on to the mascara. I'm gonna use the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. Okay, you guys, that eye is done. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I love it yet, but you guys know how I feel about blue. So I might be a little bit like way out of my comfort zone. So I don't want to judge it too quickly. Let's move on to the other eye. Let's see what we can do. So again, I don't really have much choice of where I can go. So I'm just going to go into Tan Toffee Rose. I've got a Refer 16. Just going to tap it, place the pigment, and then when I can kind of understand how pigment, and it is super pigmented, you guys. I'm not sure if the camera can even pick up on it, but I can. All right, now I feel good. I can kind of rub it out. All right, I'm just going to blend until I'm satisfied. You guys know I'm an over blender. I don't know, it's my thing. I think for me with my over blending, I feel it's like it calms me down. You know, it's like it's like a lot of fun for me to put on makeup, so I don't want like, you know, the joy to go away right away. Like, so I over blend. That's my logic anyways. All right, that shade, stunning. Gosh, that is a beautiful, that tan toffee rose color is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, what can I do? What can I do to think outside the box? Okay, so I remember Meadow Foam being super, super pigmented. This one right here. Yes, incredibly pigmented. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight in with it. I am gonna use a little bit of glitter glue, even though there's no glitter in it, but still, I don't know, you guys. I'm a creature of habit. Sometimes erring on the side of caution is best. All right, Meadow Foam, and let's just put it all over the eyelid. Okay, all right. I'm gonna even put it up in the crease and even up above the crease a little bit. Right here on the outer edge. Gosh, for not having glitter, it really sparkles. I can see the sparkle when I'm looking down in the mirror because my light, you know, you guys might not see it as much, but man, it really sparkles for not having no glitter in it. All right, so now I'm gonna take Daylily. Do I want to do that? I'm gonna take Daylily. I'm gonna take it on a Refer 01, a regular Refer 01, and whoa, is it pigmented, you guys? All right. Um, Okay, I went in to Daylily with the slightest of touches, and this is how much is coming up. Wow. All right. Let's see if I can put that on the outer V area, and I'm gonna like really err on the side of caution, you guys, because it is so pigmented. I'm going in so light. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is incredibly pigmented, and the more I dab, the more it's getting built up. Whoa. Okay. All right, let's see what I can take, if I can take whatever's left over on the lower lash line. Plenty. There's plenty. Wow. Holy moly. Okay. That is like too pigmented almost for my taste. All right, let's see if I can. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if I can just keep placing it and shaping it. Okay, super, super, super duper pigmented. All right, let's take the first brush that I had the tan toffee rose on, and let's see if I can blend it out. Okay. Okay, it's blending, but gosh, man, it's hard. I'm having a hard time with the blending. All right, so let's see. We just add a little bit more. You guys, is this how Adept Cosmetics is? I have nothing else to compare it to. I can only give you an opinion specifically on this palette, but is this what it's like? Like super, super, super high pigment? I mean, it's almost overboard pigmentation. All right, I'm gonna continue to just kind of try to. I'm gonna stop there because I keep trying to like add some and then blend it out, and then anyways, it's giving me agita. All right, it's giving me agita, so I'm gonna just kind of stop there. It's very beautiful. It's just taking me a long time to blend and kind of get it where I want to. That daylily color, whew, through the roof pigmentation, like holy pigmentation. Okay, I think it's almost unnecessary pigmentation. All right. I want to brighten up the brow bone in the inner corner, but I also want to brighten the eye up a little bit. So, I'm gonna go into Viola Bronze. I'm just gonna take it on my finger. I'm not even gonna add glitter glue or anything, and I'm gonna see if I can just place that just on the center of the eye here. Let's see if that brightens it up, and yes, it does. It does brighten it up very nicely. All right, let me tap this out. Gosh, that's beautiful. That is really, really, really pretty. I feel like the star of this show so far with this palette are these shimmers, these duochromes. That's where it's at. These mattes, I don't know. All right. Anyways. Let me stop talking. Okay, I'm gonna take a BH Cosmetics. It's just a number 6 brush. I don't think they sell this anymore. It's like a small, like fan brush, and I want to take Honey Spurge. It's this one right here. I'm going to take Honey Spurge. I'm going to put it in the inner corner, and I also want to put it as a brow bone highlight as well. I'm going to tap off because I have a feeling there's going to be fallout, but I'm not using glitter glue, but I'm going to try to just stamp it in there and kind of control it a little bit. Sweep it over. Ooh, oh, that's really, really pretty. All right, let's see whatever's left over I'm going to do as a brow bone highlight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Sweep some of this just right here on the inner lid, like right where my crease is, in the inner lid right here. Man, that's beautiful. Wow, that's really pretty. Man, that Honey Spurge color. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's tight line and do mascara. Okay, guys, both eyes are done. Now we can move on to the lips, and I'm gonna use the Essence Lip Liner in Unforgettable. And now I'm gonna go in with the Kaleidos Lip Gloss in Pink Marquee. A beautiful lip gloss. It's a great lip gloss. It's comfortable, pretty, pigmented. It's nice. All right, one more thing before I show you the final look. We got to spray the face. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. This is just like a travel size. Okay, guys, it's time for me to show you the final look. Okay, guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the new Adept Cosmetics Flying Fiddles palette. Let me give you some thoughts. Okay. All right. So, all right, you guys, I don't love it. I like it. I don't love it. You know, take my opinion with a grain of salt though, you guys. From what my hair is going crazy. From what I can understand about Adept Cosmetics with the people who have used them in the past and videos that I've watched, Adept Cosmetics is very specialized. You're going to get a very specialized type of look. And it's just possible that I'm not drawn to that type of look and formula. That does not mean that there is anything wrong with this formula, or that it is no good. That's not the case. It's a personal preference. My personal preference is that I feel like I'm forced to go into a certain direction with my eye look because of how the mattes are so limited. And because they are so highly pigmented, especially a daylily, my goodness, like that is beyond pigmentation. Like it's almost overboard a little bit, you know, in my opinion. Some people really like that, and if that's the case for you, then this might be a great palette. But I also think that this is not a palette for beginners, because you might look at this as a beginner and go, okay, I'm going to try Adept Cosmetics, and because it's a neutral palette, I can get on board with this. But you're so limited in your choice of mattes, and they're difficult to blend out because of how highly pigmented it is. Not because it's a bad formula, but it's just so pigmented. So for beginners, I don't think this would be great. I don't know if I would reach for this. I am not mad that I purchased this and I spent $62.50 on it. I wanted to try Adept Cosmetics, and I'm glad that I did. Do not regret. I don't regret purchasing it, but I don't know. I have other palettes, indie brands, even mainstream brands that I love, and I feel like I could get the same type of look for much cheaper. But with that being said, possibly, maybe I didn't use the palette right, you guys. Comment below. If you have Adept Cosmetics and I just didn't understand how to use this type of formula that Adept offers, comment below. Let me know. I won't be offended. I'm happy to learn, you know, and be guided in the right direction. But did I get beautiful looks? Yes, absolutely. I think both eye looks are very beautiful, but am I wowed? I'm sorry, I'm not wowed. I'm just not wowed. I think that if you like the high pigmentation that Adept Cosmetics has, I think that you probably would like this palette then. I think that it would be consistent with their other formulas, which again, I don't have. I can't compare it. I can only give you my opinion on this. But with that being said, because of the high pigmentation, if that is what's offered in their other palettes, then this might be something that you would enjoy and get benefit from. But okay, I don't know what else to say, you guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to love this palette so much because it was my first purchase from Adept. But again, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. I am glad that I purchased it. I don't regret spending the money. And I'm glad I have it in my collection. Who knows? Who knows what can come from it in the future with playing with it some more. Like I said, maybe I will be wowed in the future. But anyways, all right, I got to wrap it up, you guys. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with my opinion? Do you disagree with it? Was this video helpful to you? I hope that it was. I hope you enjoyed it at the least. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.